kind of a notes guy. I wrote this on the plane. There is always turbulence coming into Denver, so it's a little difficult to read. But thank you, Jack, for that nice introduction. I want to get one thing straight. Wyoming did not recruit me out of high school. I was Mr. Basketball. Now let's face it, there's only 6 high schools, I think, in Class 4A. But I thought it was a big deal. They didn't recruit me. I remember that. I know we got some Wyoming fans in the stands today, but we're coming after you. Hey, again, thank you very much. This is a great day for myself. For my family. I'm glad that Jack took the time to introduce my family. The last press conference that I was a part of, I forgot them. And let's face it, they're the most important part of me. And I'm up here today because I've got a very wonderful and supporting wife who, when we don't win, she tells us what we did wrong. And when we do win, she's also taken a little credit for it. So Natalie and Emily, they sit on our bench every game. Every game. Ever since I started coaching and they were old enough to sit on the bench, they've been there. They've been in our locker room. They come to practices. They are a part of our CSU basketball team and basketball family. So that's a fun thing, isn't it, girls? Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it gets me in a little trouble. They are in the locker room. And it's not always smooth in there. Sometimes we get a little animated and maybe say some things we regret. But Emily's kind of the one that when we go home, she'll say, "Mom, it was 5." Or "Mom, it was 7." So I try not to slip and use those bad words because the bad word busters are right there. But it's always fun having them around. So I love you guys very much, and thank you for supporting this. It's funny. Everybody has to be on board with this. Everything. And family is so huge. The last move that we made, I think, was pretty traumatic for our family, from Wayne State to South Dakota. Very connected there, and that was tough. When we said that we had our little family meeting and we said, "What do you guys think of CSU?" It was jumping off the couch. It was this, it was that. They are on board. They are all in. And funny story, a few days before I came out here for my first interview, Emily, my youngest, actually went to the orthodontist. And this was after we had our little family conversation about maybe CSU, maybe Fort Collins. And she comes home from the orthodontist. Emily, I'm going to ask you to smile, baby. Look at that big smile. And see those green rubber bands on those braces? Yeah. That's how much she believed in me, and so that's why I love my family so much. But I've always, Jack shared his vision, and Tony's vision. That's a very special charge, and to be able to have the privilege and the honor to be in charge of those expectations and that vision, I'm truly honored and truly humbled, and I will work my tail off for you, and I know our staff will as well, and our players will as well. It's our job. I want to make you look really, really smart, you and Tony. So that's a big job. So I won't comment on that. I don't want to get my butt fired on the first day. But, I've always looked at this job, and I think most people would agree that it's kind of a wow job. First of all, Fort Collins is, what a place. What a place to bring a young recruit, a young lady to Fort Collins with, holy cow, all these restaurants, and I forget who said it, but per capita, the most restaurants in the country next to San Fran. I mean, let's face it. I mean, everybody likes to eat. Okay, when we came in on our interview, the chauffeur or the limo guy was driving us in, and Lindy's first comment was, "Whoa, all the shops," and then it was, "Whoa, all the places to eat." And then we drove by 24-Hour Fitness, and we said, "Yeah, maybe we'll be there too." But this is a very, very neat community. I understand that. We understand that. We have family here in Fort Collins. We visited this place. We've had Thanksgivings right here, very special engagements right here in this fine city. We know how special it is. And to be able to bring, again, a recruit here with the fine people and what this place has to offer, why not? Why can't we be really, really good here and get really, really good players? So, with that, I've always looked at this job as this is awesome. And now you add Jack's vision and the resources that he's putting into this, and there should be expectation. There should be expectation. And that's our staff's job, is to take this program just where it needs to go. And that's at a very high level. It's a very high level with what we are given and what is already here. So I look forward to doing that. You don't get a job like this. This is a very special job, like I said. You don't get a job like this without being surrounded by great people. And wherever I've been, you talk about the successes and the wins and all sort of those types of things. That's not me. That's not me. It's the people that I work with. It's from the players that I've been blessed to coach throughout my whole career. Sheridan, to Wayne, to USD, now to CSU. To the coaches, to the players, to the administrators. They got to help you be successful. And that is why I'm standing here today. And so I just want to take a second and thank, USD was a special place. I know we have a USD shirt in the crowd today. Denny Nagley, he's a Kyle guy, but he's a Ram, right?
I'll wear green tonight.
He's wearing green tonight. Yeah. You might get shot wearing that thing. We don't want to shoot you. We know what you do around here. Yeah, but it's people are special, and I'm very thankful for the opportunities that I've been blessed with at all the stops that I've been at. And I do understand that it is about the people, and Jack stated that. And our players, you're right on the front line, and we'll treat you right. Right? We'll be committed to you. You be committed to us. You be committed to CSU. It'll be a really nice team. Okay. Step one for this program, we've got to build. Let's face it. I think it can be better. I don't think we need to sugarcoat and paint rosy pictures right now. We've got a nice group of young ladies, and I just talked to them in the locker room about some of the expectations. Our first step, we need to build this thing into a winning program. That's where it's got to start. A winning program. And how do you do that? First of all, we're going to commit to the players. The staff's got to commit to the players, and they've got to understand that. There's got to be a great respect there. And honestly, ladies, you're going to get it, right? You are going to get it. You got to put together a great staff. The people, again, who's going to coach this group? Who's going to lead this group? It isn't just me. You've got to put great people in charge of what they're really good at. And I'll share with you here in a second about our staff. But I think that's tremendously important. I talked to our team about, we want to be great. We do. That's not lip service or anything, but how do you get there? We weren't great last year. We were 13-16, right? We got to start by, let's have a winning program. Let's build a winning mentality. Let's just come to work every single day. Every single day, just give me every single possession, all your might, all your heart, all your intelligence, right? And then we'll start progressing. Just come and be the best you can every single day. Just be good every single day. And then we start to grow that. And then pretty soon, we're pretty darn good. They start